T-Rex and Children of the Revolution. That's it from me for today. Steve's coming up with a big show. He'll be talking to actress Dame Maureen Lipman and leadership coach Nigel Cumberland. Jackie Bailey from Warminster in Warwickshire picks the non-stop oldies. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sound app, on your smart speaker and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 2 o'clock. This is Catherine Cracknell. Pay, when rising prices are taken into account, is falling at its fastest rate since records began in 2001. The Office for National Statistics says although wages are rising, costs are going up much faster, leading to a real terms drop of 3%. The Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer, says his party's plan to freeze the energy price cap for 6 months would help.
This is further pressure on so many families, so many working people. And this wage stagnation has been going on for 10 years. So I really understand just how people are struggling. It's one of the reasons that we announced our energy price freeze yesterday, to keep those bills down and to make the choice that the oil and gas companies in the North Sea should pay a windfall tax to help people who are struggling through this winter period.
Julie O'Sullivan, who owns several food shops across Yorkshire, says she feels for her staff.
We've always paid above the national minimum wage, so we try to do right by people, but we're just getting squeezed at the moment. Takings are down, footfalls down for one reason or another. I feel for the staff because they've got to earn a certain level because they've got bills to pay and bills are rising. But as a small business, there's only so much you can do.
Russia's defence ministry has admitted one of its ammunition depots in Crimea has been hit by saboteurs. Ukraine is yet to take responsibility, but an advisor to President Zelensky tweeted that Crimea now presents a high risk of death for invaders and thieves. A drought's been officially declared in Yorkshire, bringing the total number of English regions suffering from extreme dry conditions to 9. Meanwhile, there are warnings of heavy downpours and thunderstorms for England, Wales and much of Scotland in the coming days. Some parts of Devon and Cornwall have experienced flash flooding as the dry ground struggles to absorb the rain. The Health Secretary, Steve Barclay, says people offered an autumn COVID booster should come forward as soon as they can. A new dual jab, which targets both the original strain of coronavirus and the now dormant Omicron variant, will be part of the rollout, which starts next month. Fiona Loud from Kidney Care UK says there's a risk clinically vulnerable people might be hesitant.
We will be encouraging people to take up the vaccine, but we should be aware this could be the 6th dose for some people, and there are some people within that group who have not yet made any antibodies, full protection to COVID-19 itself. So what we really want to see is some very clear and targeted messaging to people with kidney disease, people with kidney transplants, about how they can benefit specifically from these vaccines.
The actor and comedian Dougie Brown, who starred in Coronation Street and Last of the Summer Wine, has died. He was 82. His manager described him as a born entertainer who loved his profession. And that's the BBC News at 2:03.
Well, thank you. Is it raining? It might well be. So, thanks, Catherine. Cheers, Vanessa. Today, Tuesday, 16th of August, 2022, live till 5. It's The Big Show. How you doing?
Steve Wright in the afternoon. Now playing everywhere.